And we're live. Alright, we have, so with the last, episode of Song of Three Realms, though, let me take a look at something real quick. 24. I think it's safe to delete this file. It's just so that I don't run out of space midway through. So, we last left off. Besides Ree's having some dragon shenanigans. As we'll just leave them at. Corvin and Vox decided to commit crimes against nature before making it to the material plane. Now, since then, in the interim, at about the same time, Hardy also entered the material plane via means of, well, a bathroom stall.
You know how it is. I like to take the classy route.
Yes. Um, and so Corvin, we ended the session with a guy going up. He's like, "What was in there?" And he's like adjusting his pants. Oh, what the fuck are? He's like looking at.
I am here. I exist.
Ah, good, right in time. Um, it's just what the fuck is that? Looking at the dead lich. Uh, so that, uh, and that's where we ended last time. So, uh, and Hardy, you're just in a bathroom stall. So, what the fuck any of you guys want to do?
Hmm.
Life
Well,
force.
first things first, I've gained a level, which means I have a new ability, and I'm going to use that ability since I can change what I look like to change into the guy who just left the bathroom.
Okay. So, you look like the man that just left the bathroom. You just uh, you are now uh, you now physically look like that man.
I suppose I leave the bathroom and kind of go up to the barkeep to ask a few questions.
You're not in a tavern.
Oh, I thought. Hmm.
You leave the restroom, and there's lots of perfumes. Um, it's like just lots of heavy perfumes, and you're kind of like to the side of like the front counter. You see a just a fucking goblin just reading a newspaper. Uh, yeah, have a nice day, Jeremy. What? Hey, kind of looks down and like just like puts the newspaper down. Ah, puts it back up. Keeps reading. Like doesn't. Like, I don't fucking care. um,
Um. Hmm.
but and besides the a door, um, like to the side of the counter that goes further in, um, there's not really much of like a guest area. You're just like at the front of a shop. Um,
All
but
right then. I'm just gonna go off of what I assume accent he had. Uh, have you Have you seen the news recently?
He kind of just goes up, looks you dead in the eye, then back at his newspaper.
Well, what's it say?
Here, you fucking read it, Jeremy. He kind of fucking puts it over to you. Like,
Alright, then what does it say?
they know you to be a Snoopy guy today. Yeah, so far the newspaper just has, this is news within, like, the last day. It's like the day's paper. And so it'd be like yesterday's events. And it basically says like, the plaza section of Greenheart is to be vacant. It's like between hours, like between 12 and 2 o'clock of the next day, which is now your day. It's just like no one's allowed to be in like the main plaza for about 2 hours. Reason being maintenance. There's a couple things about like recovery efforts for like for people who have lost loved ones in the big ass explosion. And a couple things about a kid's soccer game. Which, you know, it's neat. Well, one of the star players that is gonna make it big seems to be like a turtle child. It's just, like, very ironic. He doesn't use his hands. He just goes up and just rolls about in his shell, and that works for him. So that's the gist of what you get on the paper.
That's legal. Anyway, I heard some.
Yes, not your hands.
No, you're allowed to do it with your body. Anyway, I heard some of the people in the battle, in the explosion, have started coming back. Have you heard anything about that?
Look, I run a fucking Look, I run a fucking goblin brothel. What the hell you want from me, Jeremy?
You what?
What, did someone hit you on the head? This is what this place is. If you didn't know what it was, why the fuck you step inside, Jeremy?
I can't read.
I'm not supposed to treat regulars like shit, but holy fuck, you're testing my nerves.
See you later, I guess.
So you exit the door. As the man you're just disguised at is looking bewildered at a at a dead lich. But hey, you see the others who are just having a stare off with this man.
Okay.
Which
Can I point at him and say cologne?
Sure. Corvin Fox, you see a man looking just like the other man saunter on out of some very shady establishment, pointing at him and go, clone. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, but how long has this thing been dead? I'm just gonna point to the bitch.
Uh, you're not.
Hello?
I've been in this exact situation before. What the fuck happened?
You tell me. He disappeared as I walked out.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick the bitch's
Okay. Now, Hardy, roll me a deception check with advantage, but roll me a deception check.
Okay, hold on. Let me go into roll 20. Just have that open.
I didn't have it open myself. Oop. Well, I had it open, but I just didn't have it up. Where the
18.
Okay, and in this instance, Vox, you can roll me insight, or Corvin, either
I
one.
have a plus 12 to insight.
Well, roll. He got an 18 because he's disguised as the man.
I'll just
I got a 22.
All right.
see where his thing is.
So,
There we go.
so given by the fact that the first man came out with sheer bewilderment, and this new person is just very calmly going, "Clone." It is not weirded out by the situation. You're like, okay, the fake is the calm one.
Alright.
I want to see how long this lasts. What do you think?
So who are you really? Because it's very obvious to me that you're not that man.
I want to see how he reacts. First time impersonating somebody.
What the fuck are you?
It's even funnier that Hardy's like, not telling us who he is despite being our friend.
Oh.
I'm just gonna start kicking the lich's corpse, and maybe if it's not responding, booting it.
Yeah, you're doing this in the background to this scene of identity theft.
No one will pay attention to me.
This has got to be the worst case of identity theft I've ever seen.
Well, I'll tell you what I am. I'm not you. Try and stop me.
Oh.
Can I roll to stab Hardy to stop him?
Go ahead.
The 25.
Roll damage.
Stabs me, but rude.
13 psychic damage. Is there a sneak attack here?
Not really.
Okay.
Cause you have to like
I'm
walk.
just gonna stab him like, okay.
Yeah, you just walk over.
I just go back into my normal form. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, it was you.
Yeah. Yeah. Even if you
Why
did.
didn't you say something?
You're alive.
I mean, I said don't.
Oh god, it's the thing from the toilet, and he starts running. It's gonna take my face.
Care to explain?
New powers?
No, the toilet thing. What the fuck have you been through?
Alright,
Yeah,
listen, I don't choose how I come back. I just do.
Yeah, you look at the establishment behind him, and it just says the Goblin Hole, and you just shake your fucking head. Like,
I'm not gonna question it. I've seen weirder.
You're wondering why that bathroom was considered a place of chaos. Now you know.
So, so what did you get put through? What strange hell have you been through lately? Because I got sent to the last place I would want to be. What about you?
Well, like, I mean, this dollhouse, a sentient frog, which that area tried to force me to eat him, but I ended up just stopping myself from savagely eating him to proceed to cook him. Let's see. Oh, I got a playing cards deck if you want to try it.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
not yet. Not yet, but
I'm always up for a round of cards.
Alright.
Seem like interesting sets.
Alright. I'm just getting this on standby.
Well, I'm not doing that till the feast, probably, in terms of bringing up the card deck, because that seems like a fun time.
Seems like a great time. Anytime's a good time for a game of cards.
These cards are a bit special anyway. Oh yeah, I found my way out of my dimension.
So, the others.
I literally just came out of there.
Was there anyone with you?
Well, I mean, there was one dragonborn paladin and cleric.
Oh, that actually, the dryad takes mention of that, like, oh, so, you've seen Divvy. And,
Yep, they should be somewhere.
okay,
That means that they're here.
Alright, listen, the Chaos Dimension is the Chaos Dimension. They could be anywhere. I mean, probably on this plane, but still.
I guess I should probably put in some effort to look for them. Given, given the circumstances.
Yeah, they could probably be in some really serious trouble.
Just cuts, to Divvy. Having a staring match with fucking Reginald. So I guess I'll do that. This was a nice... No, it wasn't. It was fucking dreadful, but... Hey, you're great company. See you around. As he's just slowly drifting off.
So, either of you interested in this apple I found? Remember how I grabbed an apple from that one tree? I mean, I'm not taking a bite of it yet. You're gonna get the seeds from the fruit after biting it, so yeah. Wanna have again?
An apple from a place of immense chaos.
Well, actually,
You could base a religion around that.
I couldn't offer anyone something I wouldn't have myself. I take a bite.
Okay.
I feel like a ordeal kid.
It tastes like a pear.
Is that all it is?
Huh.
Of spooky effects? No.
It's like... it's like you just bite into it, like, you bite into it, it's like... Just... Ah.
You know, I really thought it'd be worse. All it is just a pear-tasting apple.
Yo, but that sounds fire as fuck though. You got the texture of an apple with the taste of a pear. Banger.
I mean, yeah, I suppose if you want to trick someone, it's also amusing. Just, oh, you're putting apples in. It should taste like apples.
Yeah.
No, it's pear pie instead.
It's just take one bite, pear. Huh.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely taking the seeds because this could be interesting use for cookie.
Actually, we could try and see what effect would happen here. If possible.
So do you continue eating the apple for the seeds and shit?
Yeah, I'll just continue eating it.
Okay. The second bite you take into it, it tastes like beef jerky, and you were not expecting that.
Wait, what? Is it mystery flavor?
Like the first bite, pear. Second bite, what the fuck?
You know, because
I
it's
wouldn't
chaos,
buy out of this.
the next bite clearly tastes like an actual apple.
Okay, I take another bite.
Because that's the least thing.
It tastes like a lime.
Well, I'm making a pie out of this.
Chaos.
Chaos pie. Every bite is something new.
There we go, and I'm the only one with the fruit, so it could be my special recipe.
Your signature recipe, the fucking chaos pie.
Chaos pie.
Perfect dessert to the ultimate sandwich.
I'm going through this Death Wish coffee at a record pace today.
Oh god.
I guess I just took the seeds with me then, and actually, yeah, now let's actually do something with that lich.
Yeah, you just see a kind of a winged like lich corpse just on the floor.
Please don't turn it into a sandwich.
Okay, I would have said something about not eating every sentient thing at a certain feast thing, but then explosions of whatever sent us flying across dimensions.
Oh yeah, Corvin, you said you could explain that, right?
Yeah, it's kind of my fault. There was a bomb. I didn't need this. I was gonna like have my arms wheel like explosions.
I'll raise your volume a little.
It was gonna be necrotic, but I changed it a tiny bit, and instead of killing anyone, teleported everyone. It's better than death, right?
For some,
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they'd fit a large object into the sewers like that.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, just fly in the back. You still have child with you.
Where do you live? You gotta get your
Yeah, we really do. Your parents are probably worried.
Uh,
Our parents are probably dead.
you
I mean,
just,
50%
Shut the
of them
fuck
are.
up, Ghost 3.
yeah, but it's just like we should get you back to your parents. Just like
Oh yeah, wait,
Oh.
your dad's dead.
3
Uh,
sneezes.
it's like oh
This is
uh
awkward. Just drop the yes.
I think my mom was in the explosion.
Oh,
She might survive. I mean, she will survive.
not that kid.
I'm just gonna just stare at Corvin like, just lean and whisper to him, she's your responsibility now.
No,
Some dessert.
Surprise adoption.
Oh,
Work it's a binder, it's just might need to stay.
Don't be three's issue. Great.
He's imagining his parents. I'm sorry.
would you like some dessert, Chad?
I love, I love the idea of us going, wait, where's 3? And it cuts to him in fucking hell.
We'll get there later.
Let's see, how far are we from my parents?
You can do a measuring tool.
That should be the thought transition.
They're in Lurinor, and you're in Greenheart, so by walking speed, it's like, 21 days, assuming you go across the water like Aquaman.
We could turtle power. I'm not here, but we get close.
You can't get close. You could,
Actually, I could.
in 3 days make it to Arcanex.
Let's see. Something.
But you do have a full caster with you, so he might have a solution.
Oh my god, yes, full caster. It's so long.
Yeah, it's been so long since you've had a mage.
Alright, let me see what I've got. I mean, I've.
Already. I suppose you can take me to my parents. Once I get to, we kind of busy, but maybe can watch over more often, looking for their roots.
I could see what I have. Let me see.
I feel bad because I'm dropping a bunch of things on my parents.
Is there any plant I've touched? Wait, no. Let's see. Wait, let me see.
So you have been to Larnor before, Hardy, if that is something that matters. It is a location you've been to. Notably, I don't. It does not have a teleportation circle. But it is nearby a forest, so there is some trees. There are some trees, and I think you were expressly outside during a visit of Corbin's.
Okay.
So.
If that's the case, then if I've touched any plant there, then I can just
Yeah,
cast a good old spell of transport via plants. And so if there's any plants nearby, we just hop it in one of those and then pop it.
well, you're in the main plaza, so there's not
Oh,
any
it
plants
says-
there, but
It says
No
large
bushes?
plants. So you said tree?
it's mostly stonework in this. Also, there's a lot of fire through here.
We just need to find a tree.
But that said, you get to the outskirts of town, tons of trees. Greenheart is in the middle of like 100 miles of forest. Like it's nuts. Like so there's a lot of so while not at the while not actually at the forest, you could just, you're like, well, there's no trees in the plaza. You can literally just go like a couple, like a mile or two, and just go boop. So
Yeah. This is a bit of an expensive spell, and it only lasts for 6 seconds. So if you have any goodbyes, then say 'em now.
No.
To our good friend teleporters here. Appreciate the help. We'll see if we can find some roots too.
That's no problem. Anyway, hop it.
yeah, you go up and you touch a tree, and
Oh,
to cast this spell, and the tree's trunk splits at like the middle and like opens up like you know like Johnny Cage in like that Johnny Cage move where it's like where he like, goes into the rib cage and just go like it does that to make like a bit of a door frame, and then you're like corralled through very quickly because the spell just flickers unstably, as you then pop out another tree that has the same like hole through it, over in the outskirts of Larnor, and it closes behind you within a matter of seconds.
I suppose you can say whatever you need to your parents now.
Oh, by the way, you should go with sister.
Okay. Hey,
I'm literally picking everyone, so.
where is here? It's like,
Alright, you're so. I don't think we're gonna be able to afford an annual right now, so. We'll make do.
okay.
I mean, I could take one care of children, and I know no sentient things have cut back on anything that's not evil.
What?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Hardy, you've said enough. I don't think anyone would trust their child with a sentient blob of butter.
okay, I have not killed anyone that did not attack us.
Oh. Well, that's just not much. Anyways, I'm just gonna knock on the roof.
Here,
Yeah.
have a kid. Their parents are dead. Have a nice day.
You go up and
That's my
you
great.
you open the like you see the door open, and your dad kind of has like one of the pseudo dragons, so like the blue one like kind of biting at his like mustache, like for like perched on his shoulder, biting his like kind of biting at his mustache. Hey, stop it, little shit. Hey,
Calm down.
hey,
This dragons and my parents.
kind of looks at the motley crew you have behind you. Okay, looks at the blob. Okay, a little bit odd. Doesn't really, I assume, Fox, you're in like a inauspicious form.
Yeah, you know. Like the typical guy you'd see like named Steve that's in every game.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's like, okay.
he's just a background NPC.
Okay, and doesn't linger too much on you. Does a little bit on Corvin. You're a task. You're a little adventuring group hiring children.
Not quite, our parents. They're teleporting now.
Can't say I follow.
I know I've asked them already, but yeah. Just a little bit. Not forever.
It ain't too much of an issue. We still have the guest room. Look, if we managed to keep you up while you're growing. I doubt we'll break after a few weeks with this.
party. The pseudo dragons doing their thing, big grumbles.
Yeah.
They're safe.
You actually see, as you kind of like walk in, he's just like, there's a little bit of background like chat, like, hey, what's your name, kiddo? Oh, my phone alarm to say I should definitely be awake by now. You get like a little bit of side chatter in the background, just like, hey, what's your name, little kiddo? Vi. As you walk through, you actually smell a pie baking in the oven. It's like you smell that, and you're just, I guess, showing the child about. While you already see the blue pseudo dragon kind of like biting at your old man's mustache. You go to the kitchen where you're like your mom's just like baking a pie, because that's just idle activities you do. Sometimes you just bake. And the gold one is kind of just like on the counter, kind of just eyeing the oven. It actually notices Hardy and kind of like perks up. Like,
My dragon.
your mom turns around. Oh, Corvin and what?
Should I change to something more suitable?
Well, it's a little too late now, but but yeah, you that we're not taking care of that thing, are we?
No, no. Friend,
I'm hurt by that comment.
I think there's only one of us who's actually alive. Come to think of it.
I'm
Hi.
technically alive.
Oh, right. Yes. Vox is also alive. Just gonna gesture.
How's it going?
And you would be, kind of goes to shake your hand, Steve Human.
Yeah, I'm Vox. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Marlene. Hope my son's not been doing too, well, hasn't been too much of a troublemaker.
I'm just gonna stare at Corvin and say, no, he hasn't at all. But just making eye contact with him this whole time.
You just, in the background, just transparently coming into frame like a thought bubble of just him, like, doing the world's fastest surgery on Reagan.
Also, detonating a bomb in the middle of an arena.
He didn't detonate it. He just fucked around and found out.
Exactly.
He fucked around and found what for. Well, we have apple pie baking in the oven. Had a little. Your father brought in a little bit of extra from the grocery store. And who would you be? And kind of like looks to find. I'm fine. Like, visibly uncomfortable with this social situation. Kind your mom kind of just slides over to you, Corbin, just like, what's with the kid? Look, if you found yourself a somebody, you should have let us know. Like.
No, I don't even think I launched now. That's not the point. They were in the whole teleportation situation.
Well, you doing okay, kiddo? Yeah. It's like uncomfortable, just like, hey, here you go. You'll be with these people. Who the fuck are these people?
Fair response.
Where the fuck am I? I got teleported twice. Well, you can get yourself situated. Pie will be done in a minute. So, guess I'll do your own thing. The pseudo dragon kind of just looks expectantly at Hardy.
I'll get started on something right away for you. Actually, just a recommendation since it seems the Blue Dragon's owner isn't back. They like bitter and spicy stuff.
Yeah, we found out pretty quickly. He likes enchiladas.
Huh.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
favorite of his. Also likes getting into the trash. Little bit of troublemaker. We had to baby proof some of the cabinets. Doesn't stop him all the time though. He's learning. It's a dangerous wit on that one. He's been learning to use his tail to open it up. Kind of been using the hook of it. Dangerous wit on that one.
Yeah, the most I can offer is the advice of you're able to bribe him with food, but even then only to an extent.
Yeah.
Just
Also, weirdly enough, it's taken a fancy to some of the books we have in our like little that we have on some of our shelves. So.
while I have the funds, I give them 29 gold just to help with expenses, because
Oh, that's really not needed.
please, I don't understand how that area had so much money. Anyway, it's nothing really.
That. So in context, it's like you basically handed like simple kind of like not quite farm folk, but about like country town folk. You handed them basically the equivalent of like a bunch of $100 bills. So they're a little apprehensive, like really that I think that's a little bit too much.
Would 9 be okay then?
Again, that's a bit much for what we're doing.
Guess I'll just give 1 then.
Yeah. We'll just here. We'll accept that, but don't want you to be making any poor decisions now, would we?
Honestly, I'm mostly investigating ingredients for the most part.
Ah, okay, so you do know about what goods and services are.
Nice.
I feel like behind him doing this sort of symbol.
I knew I should have transformed into a normal creature. 'Cause
You just...
no one trusts the slime. Not his cooking, not his mind. I'm a chef and no one wants to eat my food.
I'm sure Risa will once we find her.
Also, half of this party can't even eat.
I mean, I can just not gonna.
I guess just a couple of you, but still.
Yeah, and it also comes out the other end a little bit weird.
I need to eat anymore. It's
What comes in must come out, and when it comes out, it's a little awkward.
I suppose, but
Because what comes out is stuff that isn't used, and if all of it's not used...
It's just chewed up mush.
Yeah.
I do wish more of this party could eat, so I could actually cook for people.
don't worry, I'm sure I'll find some way to get you a good audience tonight.
Even still, my dragon's here, and I know they love sweets, so I'll get started on some desserts.
Oh, and I'm just gonna like bring box and party up to autumn. Yeah, the thing that kind of kept me on this plate is at my house. I didn't want to get anyone else involved.
Yeah, you go, Hardy, you go up and you start taking some ingredients. Oh, that's and just start like cooking. What are you attempting to cook?
Let's just make some quality cupcakes.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, so you do it pretty quickly. There's not a whole lot you can do to make a cupcake like amazing. Like it comes out moist but you're very fast about it because it's a very simple thing to make, and it comes out at just a little bit after the pie does. Oh, didn't take you for a cook.
And like I said, I am a bit of a chef.
Where did you learn that trade?
Good question.
Just
I guess more of
It-
self-taught. Well, I mean, I also did read a little bit about it, but
It just cuts to a guild. That was some weird shit. Did you hallucinate that? Oh. Were we high for a month? This just cuts to two gnomes. What? I swear to God there was something in here for a month straight.
there we go. And I just give one to my little pseudo dragon. Well, no, fair. Yeah, pseudo dragon.
Yeah, which eats it. The gold one has definitely put on a little bit of weight.
How am I not surprised?
You just keep feeding it shit. It just keeps eating.
You know, maybe I should improve your diet. Something healthy but tasty. Anyway, so would you like some of these, little one?
Uh, sure. And he kind of like picks one up. Oh, these are actually pretty good.
Thank you. I'm happy that someone actually is finally enjoying my cooking.
Uh, you just see in the corner of your eye the blue pseudo dragon going into the darkness of the halls, dragging a newspaper.
I should have made something for that one.
Just dragging it by its teeth.
Would you like me to make something for that one as well, or?
Nah, he'd be fine. He's occupying himself.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. If there's one saving grace for Malta, I guess trash banditry is that. Again, he really likes to steal writing and kind of just can't necessarily read, but he likes writing. He likes stealing books and papers.
After what I've seen of that one, I don't trust that, but alright. Anyway, my business here is mostly done.
You know what? I finished using that rule textbook over there. Just give it to the little blue dragon. You can have fun with it.
Yeah, you actually follow back the little dragon, and there's kind of just they have kind of like a little the equivalent of like a little cardboard
You got the board.
like a little cardboard house that he like goes into, and you can roll me a perception check. As like as you're just like looking in there. It's not too hard, but you see like very very sloppy, like it's like very sloppy like letters like that, you know, it looks like a tail was dipped in ink and was trying to was trying to write, but doesn't but it's barely legible, and it right, so it's like a little bit of chicken scratch, and there's not a whole lot of meaning yet, but there's like some like there's some reason behind it, not like it hasn't necessarily clicked that particular words mean anything, but like certain amount of letters might. So it's like so it might like understand that like, oh, it saw like the word apple on like a bag of apples, and so it's like it was and you I guess not really a role for this, but like maybe it assumes the letter P is like how many apples, and so you just see like like a bunch like and then there's just a bunch of like P's. Like
Quentin
try and teach Goblin to read.
That is a yes. If he has interest. But first I'm gonna give him that textbook, see how he reacts. Hey, I mean, I'm gonna do this if you want to have a go.
Kind of it kind of like open, like kind of goes up, sets the newspaper down, kind of like flips open the book with like its tail, looks at just how small the print is, and like how long some of the words are, and like like a oh, it's say basically you went to someone who's still learning their multiplication table, and you're like, all right, here's a quadratic formula.
Alright, you know what? What would the rule be to try to teach?
Well, right now you're just doing like a little visit, like
Like, I mean, yes.
like I think over time I think that would be I don't really have a skill associated with that, so like it
I guess.
I feel like it'd be like a weird intelligence based performance. That's
Intelligence is 23, so it's plus 6. And, let's see. Oh no, it's 34. It's upgrade, I should have changed that.
yeah. It's like obviously like you can't like do this all in the span of like a couple hours.
Yeah, let's see it. Just. Yes. Charismatic by intelligence. So let's go. So what I rolled is performance and add the 7 to it, or.
Yeah, again, this is something you'd have to like take some
Oh, time.
time to do. Yeah, so this will be something for like a different time. When you have it's like when you have more time to actually sit down and do like proper lessons, and because intelligent or not, like it will still take a like like you can't learn the English language in an hour, like not without some sort of like beyond human understanding, which
I mean, depending on their intelligence, you get the resources to awaken them.
Literally intelligence. Teach you English language in an hour.
yeah, I'll teach you the English language in an hour. I think the blue one might specifically have like 4 intelligence, or like so what I would associate with like a dog or something.
Right, we check to someone else. I guess go back maybe a bit.
Yeah. Vox Hardy, what are you doing as Corvin's kind of corralling?
Enjoying the pie, damn it.
What about these cupcakes?
Bet I'll try one of your crazy ass cupcakes too.
Okay, they're normal.
Yeah, it's a normal apple pie. The apple pie is pretty average, like it's home cooking, like it's like a home cooked apple pie.
Okay,
So-
I just barely can't awaken the blue dragon.
I think it also it's not a beast or a plant.
Oh.
It is categorized as a dragon. Um, it's a cousin of dragons.
Also,
Yeah.
it would be very awkward if this child dragon just immediately started speaking.
Hello, father.
I mean, that's pretty much what would happen.
Uh, Yeah, and the cupcake is like it's nice. It has like the right like it's not dry, like it's a little bit moist, and impressively it's not overly sweet. Like it's nice. You can have like it's actually one of those cupcakes like you would probably have more than one of. like like it doesn't feel like a cheap cupcake, like like if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you. It's not a shitty dry ass Walmart cupcake.
Yeah.
You see, I rolled a 7 and that still tasted good.
Yeah, because average is 10. You rolled a 21. Your modifier is beyond the scopes of a peasant. But there's only so much better you can make a cupcake. So at that point it's just about speed.
I roll a net 20, they're instantly done.
Yeah. Natural 20. You cooked minute noodles in 58 seconds.
Beautiful.
You learned how to implement radiation into your cooking.
Oh,
What, isn't all cooking done through radiation?
Microwaves, yes.
Technically, heat transfers through radiation, depending.
I mean,
Depending on circumstances. Radiation is, I think, heat transfer via vacuum. So,
I would
to
suppose
some
they just
degree.
heat transferred from, like, distance. It's mostly radiation, but yeah.
It's been a small bit since transfer via fluid, which air is a fluid. There's so a lot of cooking is done via I forgot the term for it. It's been a while.
Convection?
Yeah, convection. Heat transference via fluid. Like that's what a lot of cooking is, cuz you boil or it's over a fire and hot air rises. So yeah, there would be some radiation, but like by technically speaking, some radiation, but it's not like a microwave. Like a microwave is expressly radiation. So like radiation is heat transfer from nothing. Anyway, there's your science lesson of the day.
Fun.
I feel like we've been sidetracked.
Yes, we have been. You're still in a home. You dropped off the kid at daycare.
We picked up one. Well, actually,
Any
Well,
idea
I'll bring
what
my-
you any idea where you guys would like to go next?
am I allowed to bring my pseudo dragon with me?
Yes.
It's very dangerous. Are you sure you want to do that?
But yeah, I was more asking the other party members. I guess. Goodbye, my dragon.
Or just
I pet it and like pat its chef hat.
Slow, sad music plays as you walk off into the sunset. About 5 feet, because you'll probably teleport later.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd have to do a long rest because it's a 6th level spell slot, so.
Yeah. We could say that you guys, like, spent, like, a night just, like, making a floor tent.
Hey,
What the hell is that alarm for?
I'm just gonna look to Box and Hardy. Now the thing that kept me here, you remember the spear right?
Yeah, I think so. And without the shards and such.
That's right. I hid it somewhere to avoid getting my family involved in those we care about. We should probably check on it right before we go, and then we should find out where to go afterwards.
Okie dokie.
Alright. You guys head off to Arcanix, which you could teleport there, or it is about 5 days travel. Okay, so
I don't love magic, right?
yeah. And you've definitely been to you've definitely touched a tree in Arcanix.
Actually, let me see. How many party members do we have with us?
It's just the party. So it's you, Vox, and Corbin.
The 2 of you can share a war horse, right?
Probably.
I mean, it could teleport. I guess that would be less time, but it's 5 days travel. I mean, that's on foot, not on horse.
On horse would cut it in half, because horses double the speed. So it'd be like
Let's see, is
2.5 days.
What if we haste the horses?
Well, you'd get like an accelerated hour of horse. Or not an hour, I think an accelerated minute of horse before they stop completely for like 6 seconds.
Okay, let me see.
The
I'm trying to find the fastest creature. Well, if you somehow get a peregrine falcon to be the size to carry 2 people.
How big is one of those falcons?
How bigger? What?
How big are one of those falcons?
Let me see. Small.
as you guys are
I do have enlarger too. Oh wait.
as you guys are deliberating
They
now,
have a
I'll
fly
turn
speed
on.
of 130 feet.
As you guys are deliberating that, give me a moment.
There are, weapons that got the time. Read those as much as
Probably
you can.
use that word wrong. Sorry about that. I was getting sweaty. I was like, that's weird. And it's apparently 75 Fahrenheit indoors. Which, you know, not too bad, but I'm dressed a little warmly. Anyways, have you guys come to a decision?
Alright, well, if you're willing to enlarge a peregrine falcon, they have a fly speed of 130 feet.
That's pretty fast.
How long does enlarge last?
It lasts 1 minute. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough.
Okay, wait, let me. We might just have to go with a horse.
You guys ride off into the sunset via horse.
Wonderful.
As you gallop off on horseback. After which, not as fast as instantaneous teleportation, but you feel cool. Guys feel like cowboys running across the roads. You trample a squirrel on your way out. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, you know what they say, when in the position of hitting a squirrel, don't swerve, because it makes it more dangerous.
Run it over.
They should have known better
Yes.
than to fuck with horses.
Get out of the road, squirrel.
You filthy Jay.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah. So after about 2.5 days of horse, you guys make it over to Arcanix. Which, not too much different than when you last left it.
Well, that's good. There's no time for fuckery.
It's like there, you notice that some of the buildings are all patched up, but they function. They're basically done with repairs from the big old city devastating event that was Grant. You now go and you guys make a stop by Corbin's house, which when you get there, the door's unlocked.
Oh no. We're running stuff. It's not good.
You run inside, you check to see if anything was stolen. You notice a trash bin knocked over
Wait.
and garbage just all along your kitchen. You check under your bed. Shoebox is still there.
Wait.
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay, I'll roll that, and if I don't succeed, then I'm going to use a certain spell.
No, I got this. I know what to do. I can roll the investigation. It's fine. I'm a rogue. 24.
24. You see basically there's very small, very light, dirty footprint, and that go from the trash in the kitchen, and you notice you notice the trail, and you notice 3 raccoons on some of just kind of hanging from the ceiling fan, just looking.
Are these your raccoons?
And things got weird while I was gone.
They can be yours if you want.
No, I don't want them. Anyway, are they human footprints we're following or raccoon footprints?
They were raccoon footprints.
I mean,
It seems
they don't
that
have good
it's
table
just a
manners,
bunch
so
of
I'm not
raccoons,
interested.
and you might have forgotten to lock the door, maybe?
No, I locked that shit.
smart fuckers. They might have unlocked it or something.
I mean, several of us did come from Chaos Dimension, so I mean, maybe one of the people helping me got put here.
What are the needs of that?
I'm just gonna
Yeah, I
whisper
suppose.
under my breath, demon raccoons.
Alright, I'm gonna
Well, I mean, okay, let me try.
You're gonna
something.
what?
open the shoebox.
Crystal's just big ass Jim's still there.
Put it right back. Just put it back under my bed.
Okay.
You're telling me the hiding place for this powerful artifact is under your bed in a shoebox?
Okay, I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm dead.
I'm going to cast Locate Creature, and I'm going to try and see if I can find that one. Let's go with the Cleric first.
Go with the cleric. What does low? I mean, besides.
You describe or name a creature familiar to you. You sense direction of the creature's location, as long as the creature is in within 10,000 feet of you. And also,
You do not sense them within 1,000 feet.
okay. Since it's only a 4th level spell, I'm also going to cast it again, and for the Paladin.
You don't like detect him within the 1,000 feet, but there's like a little bit of like a very subtle like ping in a direction. Like you don't know the whereabouts, but you know that
Yeah,
like
tells me
it's going to like it's just detecting something that is like just give you the benefit of the not within 1,000 feet, but close enough to the 1,000 feet that the spell like kind of there's like a faint read like baby.
I mean, if we want, there is a good chance it was the Paladin then, because they're within close to 1,000 feet.
If it was a paladin, wouldn't he have, barreled through here like a bull in a child shop? There's not even human footprints around.
Well, no, I'm saying that he maybe, because I mean, I was inside a building, so it only makes sense to
Can I actually
say that they got someone inside a building as well.
if anything else other than raccoons were around?
So with the nature of like the flooring and the fact that like there has been a little bit more traffic in the house as of recently, unless they actually had like something on their feet, it'd be very difficult to tell if someone's been through here, because like simply walking on wooden planks, you don't leave much of a mark.
Also, in terms of Paladin, I'm just saying, in terms that one Dragonborn one, I feel like you might not just barge through.
But I guess with the investigation, Fox could roll an Arcana check.
Alright, let's see if we got the Arcana. I think that's one of the few. Oh no, I have that. It's just not super. 19.
So, with how you notice, like there's no markings. Like, okay, there's no markings of anyone being through here. But you also notice that for a kind of okay kept place, there's not a whole lot of dust either. So there's not a whole lot of markings, and there's not a. It's one of those, like, it's a little too clean. So you can tell someone with, like, the prestidigitation spell has been through here.
Well, if someone has been through here, they know prestidigitation, right?
Yeah. So
Corbin, how often do you come through here? Not at all, right? There should be more dust and debris.
yeah, it's like for something that's like barely kept, there's
There should be more garbage.
yeah.
Which
There-
there is.
Besides what the raccoons like got into, there's not a whole lot. And where you notice this is like specifically the room, the hall, and the hallway leading out, not like leading outside. So like you notice that like almost like a clean, like a almost clean path, like a very minute layer of dust, like starts in like a clean line almost. In like a bit of a pathway. But then would obviously stop once you get to the door because now they're outside.
Share this information with the party. You know,
Just to be safe, I want to bring this location.
Alright.
I mean, whoever it was, they had no interest in the orb or taking the orb whatsoever.
Yeah, it's like there's something in your room, and they
If they
might
wanted,
have
They could have taken it and been God
Yeah.
knows how far.
eh,
No.
and chances are they might have been a little bit of a clean freak. Because it isn't just the floor. You notice that like the walls, the ceiling, any place in this like weird pathway has been cleaned up.
Even like the fucking air.
yeah, like even the air to some extent. Obviously, because you'd get some like some dust from another room that would just flow in, but like even that, it's like less. So it's like it's less than you would expect.
Like I said, if it was really someone who wanted it, why wouldn't they have just taken it? There was nobody home. It was completely unguarded.
I have to say, I didn't really take the Dragonborn for a clean freak.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they even came out and didn't even see it.
I mean, they could have spawned anywhere in here, so.
I know one way to make for sure that it wasn't a break-in. Can I examine the lock on Corvin's door to see if it's been tampered with in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah, you can make me a investigation check with the advantage because, being what you are, you've messed with a lot of locks.
It's a 24 either way.
Alright. This is very simple. Like this is like his home is like a very like kind of medium grade lock. Not too fancy. But you don't see any signs that's been forced open. You don't even going up and looking into the locking mechanism a little bit. You don't. It doesn't even seem like it was picked.
Yeah, so it was open from the inside. They
Yeah, I
might have
guess.
just came
I
in
mean, I
from...
spawned inside a toilet, they spawned inside this room. Makes sense?
They just politely made their way out.
Well, that's good. But... Okay. We're just gonna slide the back road a little bit.
It's been working so far.
See, now the only problem is a little bit of a pest problem.
Yeah, as you go up and make mention, you look back and you notice like the three raccoons are kind of like one is holding on to the to basically the ceiling fan, and they're like laddering down a little bit. Like one grabbing the feet of the other grabbing the feet of the other. It's kicking its leg like, oh no, there's not much of it under us.
I feel like take care of this non-lethally, right? Maybe just
Yeah,
animals.
Usually just let them stay for a bit. We'll drive them out afterwards. Have their fun.
Okay.
I cast Shatter.
No.
I think
God.
just transform us in the tall and then reach them and take them down. I'm more meaning in terms of from the ceiling.
Well,
Actually,
the
can I read- like, how tall is the ceiling?
it's not too tall, and with them dangling in a ladder thing, you could just like you could reach up and like click on like a light. You have three raccoons. You have three raccoons. They're fully grown too. Just hanging down.
I'm gonna try to help out for a second before we head out.
Roll animal handling.
I decide. Well, I mean, if that's the case, then I feel like I should do that.
It's alright, this is low risk.
That
Oh.
so a 9.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I guess
So you go up and you grab like the first raccoon, and as soon as it lets go of the bottom feet, it like starts hissing and scratching at you.
I'll deal with it. There we go. I'll roll animal handling. I should do better. Oh, 12.
It's hissing, it's scratching, and you just go up, you take a slimy appendage, and you just see it like confused in your hand, and then you just it plops out, it shakes itself, fucking scampers off like, ugh.
I guess I do that with the rest.
Yeah, you just they just run out like, what the fuck is going on? They got slime all over them.
Well, that's been dealt with.
They used their cunning action to disengage.
How could we find the others? You've got any ideas?
I mean,
Where would they go after being shot out of a chaos dimension?
okay, what do you mean in terms of others? Others of our party or others in general? Who got warped?
With the party first.
Okay, of the party, then I would try and make like a prayer thing. Which should give me an answer, kind of, of where they are. Wouldn't be too hard, just need to gather a little bit of resources.
Alright. What resources do you need gathered?
Okay, let me find the spell again.
Give me a man. No, I'm VOD muted immediately. Also, I'm in a state of tired where I didn't necessarily have music in mind when I got into this, so sorry for the silence to the nothing watching. To the one audience member. That might be someone who's in this group.
Okay. I would need an incense, a sacrificial offering appropriate to religion, worth together 25 gold pieces, which you can choose.
Okay. You have a shit ton of candles, so you have that
Okay.
covered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you went up and decided to get like a gold, I think like a gold piece or 10 gold pieces worth of candles.
Yeah, I did that. And what can I say? I thought I'd be decorating.
Yeah, let me. Here. I'm just.
Good one.
Ah. I'll have to actually look at the religions. So what domain? So give me a religion check.
Okay. I'll just.
You know,
Oh.
it's god awful. Okay, so you know like a couple names of something called the sovereign host, which is like a pantheon. You don't know all of them, but you know one prevalent to you is Balinor, who's like
All right.
beast. Sorry, what?
I use my flash of genius. Into any check.
Does say any check? Sure, you could go up and go like. This is kind of like a check to see like what he just knows. Like what gods he even knows about. So you know one named Balinor, that's part of like the main pantheon. He is of basically god of beasts and the hunt.
I'm sure after all the hunting I've done, I'm sure you maybe able to. Actually, I did find a beast then.
And
Says
then
sacrificial offering.
yeah, which a common symbol of his is pair of antlers or green dragon. And you know of Kol Koran, which is of trade and travel. With his common symbols being a quote unquote 9-sided gold coin.
What?
Think of it like it's a disc, but it has edges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it has 9 sides, or a white dragon. You'll notice that most of like the main pantheon, called the sovereign host, all of them have a dragon that they are symbolized by.
Alright, I guess I'll try and find a store to buy some deer antlers from.
Now, this would be I guess a history check with just a history check.
Okay. History.
You very easily go up and you find a market very quickly, and you see a Duck Dynasty looking motherfucker. We're talking overalls, plaid, a beard that goes down to his belly. It's like 5'6", but about 250 pounds. He's a wide motherfucker. You were surprised he's not a dwarf. Like he could be a tall dwarf. Um, Notably, he has like a glassed over eye. He has a stall with like a bunch of venison. He has like a still, like a still dripping deer that's just like hanging from like a, uh,
Um,
just like hanging at the side of the market.
how much it cost for that one?
This one? Oh, you like 'em fresh. I see how it is. This here boy is about it's like about a silver piece for the whole dough over there.
Hmm. And I really should go to a currency like to break some of these down. I guess I'll give you a gold piece.
Yeah, noticeably, of most species of deer, does don't actually have antlers, but hey, it's a deer. Which,
For that fine specimen, I'll give you a gold coin.
oh wow, thank you for your patronage, as he just slides it over. Okay. And he hands you this, it's really heavy. You and your 9 strength,
I'll
you're
just-
not picking up a deer. You're not.
I guess with the candles, you could do it right here. Could be a bit odd, but.
Okay, you're gonna pull a Corbin and perform a magic ritual involving dead things, right? at a marketplace.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna actually, since I can transform, let's see what a gorilla be. Just kidding.
You can't cast spells while wild shaped.
Yeah, but I can move it and then transform out.
You know what? That is fair. You turn into a monkey and
Yeah,
with
I
a-
turn into an 80.
of which like which you see the man at the stall like, well, by God, I never hunted one. Wait, actually, probably should think about that. He puts a crossbow away.
Alright. Yeah, I just drag it away to a good, decently discreet location and just start placing the candles.
Yeah. You go up, you place the candles. You know, like the apple in the mouth of, that they do with pigs?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that with a candle. To just light
Okay.
it.
Is
It-
your magic up?
It looks like some sort of weird, twisted birthday, like, birthday
Okay,
tradition.
Ah, wonderful.
Yeah,
Anyway, it says your magic and an offering put you in contact with a god or a god servant. If ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply. The reply may be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
Yeah. So you go up and you set up this offering.
Where is the
And and when you cast this spell, all the candles, the lights turn green. As it like responds to your magic, and you notice like the dough, like what actually gets ignited in this green flame and just crumbles away. And where the deer is, you kind of just see like a little bit of just like a cloaked figure, like a little bit like a wild man looking uh, like looking figure in kind of like a cloak with that's like kind of sewn together. It looks like a bunch of leaves that form this cloak. Very scruffy, like very unkempt. And he just kind of stands there.
Alright, I suppose I only have one question. So, do you know where 3 would be?
Takes a moment. He hunts where sinners lie.
Oh. Well, I can already guess.
And then he fizzles away. Having asked your question, the man disappears in basically like a little trail of autumn leaves.
Now I have to find a forked metal rod attuned to hell. This might be a little more tricky.
Well, you are in the city of magic.
Neat. I guess would that be history again?
Yeah, you could roll me history. See where geographically you can find metal rods.
I just can't seem to wrap my head around this. Can anyone else help me find metal rods that are attuned to planes?
I'm just gonna give that plus 7.
Oh. So that'd make it 15. You think? Yeah.
With Corvid giving you a little bit of assistance, basically, it's like kind of like helping you with the maps. You go up and you grab like a little bit of a map, and you do notice that there is a place in like a places to travel kind of brochure that you kind of just find for like tourists. You notice just a you notice like a little place. And it is it's just labeled pointy bits. We go like, well, if you want to find a forked metal rod, you might find it there.
I suppose I visit Pointy Bits.
Find pointy bits, and inside you see basically this man with kind of like stone-like skin, in earth ganassi basically, as bits of crystals jutting out of him. Welcome to Pointy Bits.
Ah, hello.
We sell sharp things.
Would you happen to have forked metal rod attuned to hell?
Thinks about it. Cursed cutlery in the back.
Ah, thank you. Alrighty then, is it that easy to find?
You go to the back and you just see a bunch of like knives, forks.
Oh.
It's not like a tuning rod, but like you don't see any like tuning rods, but like you just see like sharp tongs. Like it's entirely all the sharp objects you'd find in a kitchen. But this is the cursed cutlery section. So this is where things get a little interesting. How do you go about finding the fork? The fork you need.
They just are they labeled, or is they just there?
They are just there.
Oh goodness. do I
There's
even
just
know?
price tags and it's just obviously cursed forks.
Why is it just cursed forks? Who has a pile just labeled cursed forks and doesn't figure out these
This
are they
man
labeled?
does. You also notice as you go through this, you see a bunch of halberds and shit.
I suppose this seems like a horrible idea, but am I able to investigate them without picking them up?
That would require detect magic.
Okay.
Also noticeably, an adjacent section is a bunch of tridents.
I guess let me see if I can imagine I'd have it detect magic.
Do you have it prepared?
Well, not yet actually. So let me see. Do I have it?
Okay, so Vox, Corvin, how do you want to, how would you guys want to, if you will, how do you want to go about finding the perfect cursed fork?
I don't know about you, Corbin, but I don't want to stick my hand in a box of cursed forks.
I'm
If I
going
get
to use.
stabbed and turn into a frog or some
I'm
shit
going
like
to
that.
use conjure animals.
Mage hand. I'm just gonna like lift the fork one from the other.
Wait, I can do that too. Fuck it, I'll help him like that. Just sort him
Oh.
out.
Yeah, you'll hold it close, to you. It's like,
Actually, I'm
and
just gonna use conjure animal and just have a bunch of snakes carry it, so I can just
Why
see
don't
the
you
effects.
use rats?
Oh, well, I
They
guess
have hands.
yeah, that'd work. I mean, snakes have very good mouths.
Okay, so what you see transpire? You conjure a bunch of rats to go help pick up forks. One of them picks up a fork, and you notice it slowly turned to stone. You know
This is horrible.
you notice one pick up a fork and immediately start stabbing the other rats.
Maybe this is animal abuse.
The one went to grab a fork but got stabbed to death by its friend. Another one went up, grabbed the fork and started glowing. like a little bit like a glow stick. Just glows like a
What?
weird purple.
That's mild. We can work with that, right?
One grabbed a fork and you notice like its eyes slowly like extend like crabs like out of the sockets on stalks.
Seems.
How many rats
much
could
fun.
you could you
8.
conjure? 8?
I can
Okay, so
summon 8.
alright, so the next one grabs a fork and it falls over, its legs don't move. The next one grabs a fork and just starts running into walls. One grabs a fork and there's no noticeable like nothing noticeable happens. And the last one grabs a fork, it just starts floating like a balloon. Okay, roll an attack on rat.
Okay, let me see the stats for rats.
Look up stats for rats.
Oh, I don't have my flintlock on here. I'll just use heavy crossbow with it.
Alright.
Okay, they have 1 hit point. And
Yeah, you shoot a rat.
what's it?
And,
Oh,
yeah, and I'm fairly certain it kills a rat. You just go up, and
they
it
have
just
1 hit point.
yeah, you basically just shoot it in the shoot it in the head. It gets pinned to the side of the wall with like a little spray before all its body and blood dissolve into the Feywild.
It was a mercy killing.
The fork comes with it.
Oh,
What?
no. I only spent the infection with Feywild.
Let's hope
Now-
we don't have a break.
Now here's the complicated issue. You're now attuning Fey creatures to these cursed magic items.
Oh no, every time I try to fix an issue, it gets worse.
So now it's not a rat with a murderous rat with a fork. Somewhere in the Feywild, there's some magical creature with a fork and bloodlust.
Probably a red cap. Honestly.
Jokes on you. It's a fucking fairy. It uses the fork like a trident.
There's 2 acceptable ones. The one where you first decided to glow a little bit. The one where it's seemingly nothing happened, but we have no proof. I mean, the floating one's alright too, but that might be dangerous.
I mean, I might buy floating one because it's funny, but
Yeah, it can't let go of the fork too, so it's just stuck there with a fork floating. It's actually like stuck on the ceiling now.
alrighty then. I'm gonna order the rat
Grab the
that
grab.
didn't do anything to just do anything. I have no idea what these things. At this point, these rats are just doomed.
Oh wait, actually I needed to roll a percentile.
Are we just ordering these rats to die?
Actually, okay, sorry, I should have rolled a percentile. When you shot the crossbow bolt, it didn't hit the rat that was going berserk.
Oh.
It flew into the one that wasn't doing anything. It was cursed with missile attraction.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh god. Oh,
Well,
we know what that
I guess I summon another set of rats.
Yeah, all of them dissolve, taking the forks with them.
Wait, they what?
Yeah? They're cursed magic items. They get attuned to them when they touch them.
I thought they were non-permanent beings. I didn't think that they could.
Well,
Oh, the man of magic.
yeah, they're not permanent beings. So that their face spirits shaped into these temporary beings. So when they go back into being fey creatures in the Feywild,
Oh.
they now have these.
Is
They're
that
now.
one Earthbound song? The doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's what Hardy's going through right now.
This was a mistake.
They're gonna get their revenge.
I'm thinking, figure out how to.
God,
unstick
it's gonna
swords.
make your guys' trip to the Feywild so fucking interesting, because now there's just a bunch of cursed motherfuckers.
I'm gonna start this again.
Okay,
God
you summon another set of rats.
I'm leaving the store. Right? I'm gonna let them.
I'm gonna Joan Corbin on this one.
I continue searching the pile for one that does not kill anything.
Yeah, as you pass by, there's as you're leaving the store, you notice a section that's just called Weird Ass Tridents.
Sweet. Oh no. Hardy, wait, come here.
Hold on, I'm testing things. Actually, what happens to these new rats?
Alright.
Eat
One-
rats.
One grabs a fork. No noticeable difference. One grabs a fork. He... and... and his legs turn backwards. Like all his limbs get backwards.
Red, stop.
One grabs a fork. He turns into cheese.
Ironic.
One grabs a fork and turns into a frog. It kind of has the fork like jutting out of its head. So,
Okay, so that's half of them.
next one.
Give another choice.
Yeah, next one. Grabs the fork and no noticeable difference. It's like, yeah, there's like two that you don't really notice all that much change in.
And
One-
is that all the
what-
forks?
One grabs the fork and its shadow disappears.
Doesn't seem so bad.
One grabs a fork and becomes a shadow.
Mom.
How many did it go? How many did I go through?
Okay, you killed. Well, that was 8. 6 are
Hardy, there's another
unusable.
one. They're not cursed over here.
Okay, listen, I'll
Weird.
check those after I finish with this squad of rats. Okay, I'm gonna order one of the rats with a fork to stab the toad rat.
The
What do you do?
One of the normal ones. Nigga, this is getting worse. Why must I be cursed this way? Anyway,
oh, an 18 on the die. That what?
yeah,
That
it's one of the
rat's
ones that has not been affected by a curse, at least that I can see. To stab the frog one.
stabs the frog, and the frog fucking fades into nothingness along with the fork.
We're
Any-
moving a
Anything
tornado
strange
first.
or?
Huh?
Okay, I ordered the other one to. What ones are there in terms of that are?
That are irreparably fucking damaged. There's the cheese one, the backwards limb one. Yeah.
Give him my average.
Okay,
A large
okay.
amount of
The
first
other
forks.
one that's been unaffected, I ordered to also stab the backwards leg.
Alright. It misses. The backwards limb one just flops. And it just.
I
Uh,
ordered again.
okay. Misses again.
Once more.
Why don't you order the one rat to let it be stabbed?
Oh yeah, that.
There we go. It hit that time. It goes up with a fork. Goes up, stabs the backwards limbed one. You notice a puncture wound come out of it. And it falls over and dies and disappears.
Oh, I didn't expect. Okay. Well, it seems we have a winner. I pick up the rat that has been unaffected and did not die.
All right.
And they
What do
grab
you
it by the fork.
grab it by the fork?
Yeah.
Well, it's attuned to the fork.
Actually, it doesn't say I need to be attuned to the fork. It just says it needs to be a fork attuned to hell worth at least 250 gold pieces. So,
Now it's attuned to the rat.
wait.
Not hell.
Simple, make the rat hell.
Send the
Banished
rat-
to hell. The fork is now attuned to hell.
You are now
Send
going
the
to
rat.
Brazil.
Okay, I don't know how to deattune it, so can I ask the rat to deattune from the fork?
No, it requires remove curse. That's the thing about cursed magic items. You're stuck with them.
I throw the rat.
Hardy, you could also kill the rat. That'll make it unattuned.
No, because it goes
No,
back
I
to the
won't.
Feywild.
Yeah, I throw the rat. Attempting to kill it.
Just soul cage it. It's fine.
Roll athletics, Hardy.
Mostly I want to see what it does when I throw it. Okay, athletics.
You go to throw.
Natural
You
one.
throw the rat in an attempt to. Well, it's a natural 2 turned into a 1. You
Yeah.
go. You go to. You go to throw the rat with intent to kill, but like. You throw it kind of weirdly. You do the peanut style, just throw, it goes straight up.
Does anything happen when it goes up, or does it just go up?
It just goes up and flops on the floor.
Well, I really don't know what I expected to happen now I think about it. This is cursed knives, and they instantly attune, so I can't use any of them.
Yeah, you just.
I can't wait to come across 16 Fey in the Feywild that are all wielding cursed magic items.
You know, if they're not horribly debilitated by them.
Yeah.
Like the cheese one. There are 2 that are considered petrified, but one doesn't even have the benefit that is damage resistance.
It's just cheese.
Or backwards.
I'm
real.
surprised that the Feywild fucking revoked Hardy's conjure animals privilege.
You just
I mean,
you just see the god of the hunt come down and go like. The god of the hunt goes down like, yo, what the fuck?
It wasn't meant to go this way. I didn't think this would happen. I guess I send all the rats back into their.
Yep. They all fade along with the forks.
Alright, I guess try to check out these tridents.
Alright. Weird ass tridents. A lot of them have very ornate and different decorative designs. One is vibrating violently, like when you're like holding something in a physics engine awkwardly, and it's just gyrating. Like it's like
Just violently.
yeah, like yeah, it. Anyone with detect magic.
Now you roll Arcana on it, because I don't think I have detect magic.
You could roll Arcana on different on the different tridents.
I'll do it on the vibrating one.
Oh, I'm outside.
Yeah. Well, no, you would to stop Hardy from killing more rats as he was doing it.
Do Arcana.
Yeah, okay. You can. Yeah, you can do Arcana, Corvin.
What the hell?
28. If there was an attunement to the vibrating one, it would ironically be to Macanus. ironic. Seems how it's very chaotic in nature. With the 28, you also, like, you're just looking for one that would be attuned to hell, and you notice one that looks like it's made out of, like, obsidian. And it's not really, like, attuned tuned to anyone, but you're like, that's a hell one. Like, if there's one that's from hell, like, in fact, like, you're fairly certain this might have once been wielded by a fiend.
Oh, actually, I'm an idiot. I should have looked. It says alternatively, if you know the sigil sequence of teleportation to another plane of existence, the spell can take you to that circle. Well, actually, I need to know teleportation circle then.
Yeah, you need to know a teleportation circle in hell specifically.
Yes, that'd be a bit troublesome as well.
Yeah, but yeah, you see a trident attuned to hell.
Oh, actually, come to think of it, unless we want to be trapped there, we should probably find one that's attuned to here. So I guess
You
we'll
have a
that one.
fork.
So we'll pick up that one, but we should also probably find one that's attuned to here.
No,
So
like a normal
back.
fork. You probably have like cutlery. I know it's shitposty, but those technically from the material plane.
Okay, I guess I'll just grab a fork, a normal fork.
Completely normal fork. You see your hand almost goes to the cursed forks, and you're like, no.
I would rather not become cheese.
No, the cheese one's gone.
Well,
No,
no.
but the guacamole
Anything
one
could-
is ever present.
What? Why is he not labeled these things?
Too lazy to sort them. He gets them in bulk.
Yeah, the bulk cursed fork factory has a deal with him.
We're sending him. Anyway, I mean, it does have it's a fork of 250 gold piece value. Let's just put a price tag on it that says 250 gold piece. There we go.
Well, it needs to be of extravagant value.
Yes.
Well, the trident's definitely worth more than 250 gold pieces. Seems how it's a magical weapon.
I guess I'll grab.
One of the
Now, see, technically, as long as we pay the man 200.
That's not how this works.
No, that's absolutely how it works. How does the magic know how much it's worth? Market value is determined by how much you pay for things.
Yeah.
It's how much God rates it.
10 out of 10 rated by God.
Rated by God. Which simply which doesn't mean too much, but it means you could keep slapping dumb shit onto the fork until it feels right.
Okay, so wait, so I just
You're also in a shop that sells just pointy shit. So you might be able to find a really extravagant fork here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy a fork that's just really extravagant, and that making it worth 250 gold pieces.
Yeah, you go to the posh shit section, and you find a fork that's it seems to be gold plated. It has little rubies in it, and nice little engravings. And you can assume it's worth 250 gold pieces. It's a very nice fork. It's also a salad fork. So it's big.
Wonderful.
Okay, so I guess I go to the clerk and have him ring us up for the trident and fork.
Yep. It's right next to the silver and amethyst encrusted spork. A
And
real
then
man of
spork-
culture.
Yes. I have to say, why do you have unlabeled cursed forks?
I can't read.
Why not hire someone?
I need to read their job applications.
I will pay you to make sure these things are labeled. I will pay you.
Yeah, you don't even notice any price tags. Like, there's just a bunch of unlabeled shit in here.
Okay, how much would it cost for this trident and fork?
Well, about $2.75 for the fork. And
Okay.
and the trident, that'd run you about 2,000.
Oh, that's okay. Wait, can I attempt to haggle?
You could attempt to haggle.
Would that be persuasion?
Well, what's your argument for devaluing these things to him?
Alright, listen, we really need to get a friend out of, hell, so it'd be really helpful
It ain't my fucking friend.
if a friend in need.
Look, okay.
I'm attempting to be persuasive.
Look, I
We
need
almost
to.
died sifting through the pile of cursed forks that are not labeled at all. We could get the council to shut you down
Ooh.
for such
I think
Roll.
that's intimidation,
Problematic
not
display.
persuasion. I
Roll.
think that's intimidation.
Yeah, roll intimidation.
Let's
I-
see here. Do I have intimidation?
I have
I
great
do not.
persuasion. Not intimidation. This was no.
A 10.
Aren't they gone?
You know
Fine,
what?
he doesn't know that if he can't read.
In terms of for persuasion, I will tack on the fact that I will pay him to find someone to sort those forks and has a favor. That would be good to just
Wow.
lower the price of it.
You know what? I'm gonna add my fucking flash of genius to intimidation. I think that's just hilarious. To
Plus-
17 now.
Plus 17, he got 19.
Oh,
I have a plus
Damn.
12 to persuasion.
I don't know, can I...
Are you trying to jip me?
Okay, listen. Okay, I'm sorry about this.
Try to fucking
Um,
jip me? I know what I fucking said. If the council comes in there, I'll hand them a fork. We'll see what happens.
Wouldn't that most likely result in your death?
Bold of you to assume I'd die.
Look, there was a rat that was turned into a solid block of cheese. Is that really how you want to go?
I lived as I die by pointy shit. By the 8th missing customer, I'm in too deep. uh,
But still. Okay, I'm sorry about my friend trying to intimidate you. No one will be called. And I'll throw in the fact that I will pay you to sort these forks. And just,
you
buddy to buddy. I'll
you
cook
can
a
pay me
fantastic
by
meal,
buying
too.
these at full price.
I'll pay you by giving you the most gourmet meal for free.
Roll persuasion. I don't know how to take that. How convincing are you on this? Oh god, he's rolling.
I hope I rolled good.
Okay. Okay, yeah. that beats him. That beats him rolling a non-natural 20. He was rolling really high. Like, fuck.
My persuasion modifier is higher.
Yeah. I said. Look. I'll cut it down to like 18 hundo for the trident.
Honestly, that works for me. And
Look, I gotta make an upkeep. I have to, you know, I need a little bit of profit buying and selling all these cursed forks.
Why are you even buying cursed forks?
What? I have to agree. Why?
It fits my niche. Also, spellcasters love this shit.
Okay, 29 on cooking. Let's
Alright.
say
You don't have a kitchen here, so you do the bewildering thing that is, you go up, you take some pancake mix, you set down like a mess kit, and you start cooking with the trident. How that happens visually, only the gods can decide. It's about Corvin doing a surgery up in here, but you make you make some nice pancakes with no kitchen
Boy,
or
it's
fire.
not just magic. Anyway, so yeah, and I also give him, I mean, I guess this is more than what I saved, but just 25 platinum to just make sure this place is up to code, at least in some way of having at least it labeled, so it's not a death trap waiting to happen. Like, I will pay you just to stop.
I will pay you to just stop. That no more fitting line has ever been. I will pay you to just stop. Alright. So now you have the fork you need.
This is very dumb.
Alright. So.
Okay. Have the forks. I have the spell. I cast plane shift using. Well, actually, I guess let's link hands. I have to do that. And yeah.
Yeah, you guys all
Ouch.
huddle around the trident. The obsidian
I can actually
trap.
specify in destination.
Yep, and and you guys expect more fire and brimstone when you come out the other side. But it's just grass, a couple of trees. The sky's kind of dim. No wildlife. No. Not really much here. It's just very, eerily quiet. Though you do see, a random, you do see, a random fiend walking here or there, but they don't really pay much mind to you. It's very weird.
Do any of them speak primordial? I guess they might speak common, actually. I should try common instead of being racist and assuming they don't speak common.
Yeah, and you actually notice the fiends here look very humanoid, like very very close to humanoid. They're almost tiefling like. Some of them even having, some of them even resembling that of like humanoids on the material plane.
I suppose I ask one of them, do you know what level of hell this is? Have you seen a giant metal robot walking through?
You go over and pull over like a dragonborn, like a dragonborn looking one. This would be the first layer.
Huh.
Yes, I'm afraid we haven't seen any metal people around here. No, sadly well, luckily for you, you ended up in the best layer. Most, I guess, tranquil one. This is where people who, well, we're not necessarily, this is where the not bad
Soon to be-
people of hell go.
Soon to not be tranquil.
Okay, in terms of if one were traveling on foot, what direction would they go, I suppose?
There's a staircase south from here.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they'd be heading up?
Yes, they would be heading upwards if they were to be coming up to here, where the topmost layer. There's a staircase down here. We being of this realm, we cannot use the heavily guarded security checkpoint to the north to leave.
Wait, okay, so it also goes down.
Well, there's a security checkpoint up north. That's where you want to go if you want to go back to the material plane. And then there's a staircase down. That's southward. They will pat you down and feel you. They're a little bit handsy to material planar people.
Alrighty, I suppose we should probably head down. Is the most likely route you took. I mean, in terms of where he is.
Yeah.
Actually, let me. Since I'm on the same plane as him, if he's within 1,000 feet, I could. I doubt it.
Interestingly enough, you do get a strong reading like underneath you.
We just want to wait for him here.
Eh, let's meet him halfway. It makes it quicker in terms of returning home.
And as you guys start to walk down south towards the second layer, unless you guys want to, unless there's any magics you guys want to fuck around with.
Do y'all wanna? Cause that mostly fine. Where's the game here for 3?
Yeah. Is there any spells you want to use? Any last second it's like it I'm basically saying, is there a thing you're gonna use to expedite the situation before I switch over to 3?
No, not really. I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, it might transform into a horse, might make it quicker, but
Alright. Okay, I was like, is there any, like, are you guys, it's like, if there's a dimension door trick you guys are gonna fucking throw yourselves through? We will now go to your regular scheduled.
Knee deep in the dead.
Regularly scheduled dude.
Right, I have my music ready.
Alright. And time
the
to
third
actually.
sprite's looking a little different than last time I saw it.
Do.
Sorry, when messing with tabs, I have to roll 20. Okay.
Where, oh, where? So, what'd you come out to from the whole snake situation? Is you're in a river. You're about knee deep in water. The water feels a little bit weird. It's a little bit silty. It's like gross. It's like fucking mud water, a little bit. And there's just squirming masses underneath you. As it seems you're basically standing on a bunch of people beating the shit out of each other. In this weird mass. This is difficult terrain because you're in this squirming brawl pit essentially in a river.
All right.
And even up ahead, you see a bunch of fiends hitting the shit out of each other with hammers.
Alright.
Can roll me initiative as there's just indiscriminate violence here.
Alright, give me a second. Alright. That will be a 8.
Okay. You also notice weird ass centipedes in the mix. Okay, roll for champion got really high. Now for these guys, they tie with you, so 3 will go first, and what the fuck are you? What's your dexterity? Probably not great. Better than I expected, actually. Yeah, champion goes first. She'll move 4 spaces. Yeah, that's 20 feet, so yeah.
I suppose I should ask the question. Do I still need to be here?
No.
Alright.
Yeah. We're now transitioning to 3, and that will be it. So, this is difficult terrain. So, because it is quite obvious that, running atop a bunch of squirming bodies in a river is kind of awkward.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't loop. I was a dumbass.
Alright.
Actually,
Hey, wait, I can't grab my token.
that's weird. Because it's bound to your character, which should be... Oh, because I accidentally grabbed Taurus. I still have Taurus for some reason. There we go.
Alright, so 30, so it's basically just 6, so I just only move 3 up, I guess. Just, yeah, but actually, I can just, I guess I'll just dash the meet up here.
Alright.
And that's all I actually caught. How far away? Okay, I dash. I can't even do anything. Yeah, that's my turn.
Daisy will move up 3 spaces, and she's going to fire a gun at one of them. She'll take a sharpshooter shot. She'll be reckless. 19. That will hit.
Damn.
Yeah, 19 damage. Goes up and hits one of them. Hits one of these very orcish looking creatures.
Are these Tanarux? Huh.
Fuck around and find out.
I am gonna fuck around, and I'm gonna find out.
And she is going to make a second shot. Because she does have extra attack. 6. Completely misses. It'll be their turn. Having been alerted to your guys' presence, now knee deep in the brawl pit, they will start. They'll move 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and they will use aggressive to move 3 more.
Jesus.
And then they're gonna ready. These guys will also move up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But unlike them, they're not gonna ready, they are going to dash. As they just charge forwards. This creature, which did get top of initiative, but now that combat's actually started, is going to actually move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because it does not give a shit about this terrain. And it will ready. Alright, goes to the champion, who kind of moves a little bit forward, but has elected to that's 1 hit, that's 2 hits, that's a nat 20, and that's 3 hits. So okay. 2d6 times 5. So that's dead. And then we'll kind of just, we'll take an attack of opportunity, but we'll just hop over. What's its 2 hit? +4? Does it actually hit? Nope. Just bounces off armor. It keeps moving. Yeah, that'll be their move. It will then go to. It will then go to you. Three, or Thomas.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
I move up to one of the ones that got dashed, and they're about to meet fucking chainsaw.
Okay.
21 to hit.
21. That will hit.
All right, second attack. That is a crit,
Okay.
and that is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, all three will hit.
Let's see. So that's 18 plus 20, 25. So 18 plus 25. That's. Let me actually pull a calculator real quick.
It's dead.
Okay. Yeah, no. You know those just chainsaw kills you do with you just get in Doom where you just cut you
Yeah.
just
No.
cut one direction and just.
No. Noticeably, these have been. It seems it has been worn down due to the fact that they've been fighting.
Okay, so did all three attacks kill it, or is it like?
All three attacks is what it took to kill it.
Okay.
But it seems that it was an already worn down enemy. So you just got in the opportunity while it's kind of tired and haggard by beating the shit out of its buddies all day.
Yeah. No, I kind of just tear from like up where the shoulder is, like through the torso. And
their move is next, which they think gonna move up and they're gonna swing at you. Well, they're first going to attempt to bite.
All right.
Both miss. I don't even need to check. And they will both swing with a greatsword. Ooh, heaven and hell. High or low? For one?
Oh, let's go high.
Low. They simply miss. And the other one got a nat 20. One rolled a nat 1, rolled a nat 20.
All right.
7 plus 8. 15 plus 4. That's 19 slashing damage. With the crit as it just wham hits you real hard with kind of like a hooked part of the hammer.
You know what? Just I guess shitpost. I'll just interceptor that then. How much was it? 19.
19.
Oh wait, it was plus proficiency, right? It's been a minute.
D10 plus proficiency, so plus 5. 14.
I only take 5 damage.
All right, and this. Boom,
Nice
boom,
hit.
boom.
You could try better.
Okay, and does a 23 hit?
Just barely.
Just barely? Okay. You will take 7 piercing.
All right.
You're resistant to poison, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you take 2 poison damage. It's already cut in half. Yeah, so. And make me a wisdom save.
Oh dear. 12.
You fail.
Ooh.
You feel you're a robot, but you feel a rage. You feel an anger. You have advantage on melee attacks and deal an additional d6 and must just start basically mindlessly hacking at whatever's close to you.
Okay.
And with the exception of the centipede. You can repeat each turn, but for right now. Oh, and if you run out of people next to you, you start running at the closest person.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, have fun with that. It has a second attack. That misses. Yeah, that will be its turn. It'll go to Daisy.
Hormone engaged.
Daisy is going to. Wait, no. She actually has a stat sheet. Whoop. She's going to. She is going to go up and sharpshooter one of the fiends. Misses. Sharpshooters again. Also misses. Just misses 2 shots. But that's fine. Goes to the top of initiative. The champion just moves a little bit closer. And it goes back to your turn. You're in a weird rage. Have fun beating the shit out of things.
Alright. So I'm gonna go swing at the guy. Which one hit me? Which of the fiends?
The right one.
Right one?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna make chainsaw attacks against him.
Yep, and for you, the centipede just does not exist. So that will hit.
Alright, let me...
Yep, that'll hit.
Pretty sure 28 hits, and a 22.
Yep. And roll me
Then
3d6.
7.
Okay, so this one was already wounded, so that dies. A little bit low. Yeah, it's just doom, just hacking away at it.
You know what? You know what? Actually, no. I'll hold on.
End of your turn. Make a wisdom save.
All right. 3.
Yep, you're still angry at everything indiscriminately. You may roll me a. Well, sorry. Now it goes to the. Goes to Daisy's. No, it goes to Fiend. To the Fiend. Roll his bite. Yeah, that fat chance in hell. And high or low?
Low.
Simply misses.
Alright.
So, goes to bite. You just hold it back with your arm. And it goes to slash, and you just parry it to the side with a chainsaw. It now goes to the little centipede, which is going to go over to Daisy. 19 will hit her. So she takes.
I fear for Daisy.
She takes 6 piercing plus 5 poison, so 11 damage. And she needs to make a wisdom save. Also, I forgot to set her back up. So, whoop. She's actually proficient in wisdom saves, but she doesn't have high wisdom. Oh, she passes. She does not rage.
Does she notice 3 just raging, or does it just look normal?
So far, you're turned away, and you're just doing what you normally do, which is kill demons. So it's.
Oh boy.
So it'd be really difficult to assume anything's up because you're just doing what you do.
Oh fuck.
Alright.
Alright.
Second attack does hit her and hits her for 8 damage. 8 piercing. She gets a little claw. Goes back up to the champ. 4. Goes up. The bunch of these guys notice. Like, oh fuck. And not bothering to give a shit, we'll just start using the fly speed. We'll just use the action. It's just hover over some of these guys. I like can't be bothered. All right. Now it goes to your turn.
Oh boy.
Yep.
That's a crit.
Yep.
That's another crit.
Another crit because you have advantage because you're.
And with double that one, holy fuck.
High or low?
High. I'm just gonna roll these 2.
Well, that was real low. It's gonna attempt to counter. It fails to counter.
Alright, so that's.
And roll me 4d6.
Alright. $13.
13? Okay. That's fairly dead. Yeah. You just obliterate that one. It goes to like get an attack in edgewise, because you do stumble near the end, but you just, well, it's dead by the first 2 attacks. So technically the 3rd attack doesn't even happen. Though I guess that 3rd attack would be towards Daisy, so. Boop. So I guess technically she could get that. I guess with the nat 1, just you know what? Critical failure. So something bad happens. You go up, turn her around, and kind of like do like a really sloppy swing. It's like, hey, easy there. It's right next to me.
No response.
Make a wisdom save.
Alright.
This could end so horribly.
What?
This could end so badly. I'm in danger.
6.
You do have a feature that lets you re-roll at this level.
I think I get 2 of them actually.
Would you like to use an
Yeah.
Indomitable?
Fuck it, why not? I don't. I don't want to hurt Daisy. 18.
18. You passed this time.
Just like right when she said, "Hey, you missed," 3 just kind of just. Oh.
Yeah, just oh. Now it goes to the Rachel Pete's turn. Which it will. I think it will hit Daisy with a 17. Does a 17 hit you, girl? Girl. Yes, it does. So she takes another 4 piercing.
Intercepted this damage.
Okay, you. Yeah, you. Even with base, you intercept her at all. Which
Okay.
Yeah, which I'll say would be. Would mean she does not need to do the save. Given the fact that the main thing of the save is that it does damage. Daisy's gonna grab the fucking gun and use it like an improvised club on her turn. Shit, I didn't stat that. But I will have her roll a strength-based attack. But it's an improvised attack. But she's automatically proficient, so... Because it's her packed weapon. So... Hits it for 8. Does a second swing. Nat 1's it, high or low.
Right.
The centipede will attempt to counter, miss.
Alright.
Bludgeons the centipede for 8. 8 bonk damage. Technically magical bonk damage, because again, it's a packed weapon. It will go to top of round. Kind of seeing what's up ahead, just kind of wait. But these guys will kind of alerted to her presence. Like, oh shit. It will go to your turn.
Alright, I sweep with chainsaw on worm. I mean, it's a centipede, but it's a worm to me now.
Yeah. When you're done,
18.
18 will deal damage.
Alright, I'm gonna just do this instead. Does it count as a demon? Or a fiend?
It does. In this instance,
Okay.
yes.
15 to hit?
Would you like to push it?
Fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
24. Alright, and then my third. Here, let me just do damage there, and then my. Alright, 11 more. And then my third attack. 15 again. Fuck. Do I get to push it again? Or...
Yeah, you can attempt it.
20. There, not 20.
Okay. Roll damage.
That's 15 plus so 18 plus 15 plus 11.
It is still kicking. Because unlike the other things, it was not weakened.
Alright. That's all I can do for actually. You know what? Before Bup. The fuck box.
Okay. It will turn to you and it will attempt to bite you. It misses. It'll attempt to claw you. It misses. Daisy's
Alright.
gonna fucking club it again like a baby seal. She will get bonked. She will attempt bonk. And I'll roll it again. First one misses, second one hits. I should be adding a +3 to these, but yeah. So she will get improvised great club damage.
Ooh.
Bonks it for 10. It is
Ouchie.
barely kicking. Okay. Oh yeah, I should probably have noted that these guys will... This guy will move and attempt an attack. This guy will move and attempt an attack. 3, 1, 2. Guy is a bit shy. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this will move over here. So I should probably do their attacks. So for the 5 great sword swings, it's statted as high or low, twice for 2 of them. High or low. Thomas?
Oh, sorry.
High or low for 2 of them.
High and low. Just
Okay. So first, got 2 lows. So one simply misses, but one gets a counterattack against him, which will hit, given the modifier. But to resolve the damage, none of them hit, actually. So that will be, where's my d8s? There you are. 14, 16, 22, 27, 34. Yep. Then we go about 5 fights. Miss, and miss. Yeah, no hits. As for the centipede, misses bite, thank goodness, and misses claw.
oh hey, do you want to fight a CR what? What was it, 17 or something?
Yeah.
You want to fight a CR 17 early? Fuck.
Yeah, you wanna... You want that to be under the effects of rage? Have fun.
Oh,
No, that's the fun thing about this river is there's a very small chance that you might get raged. You might get mindless champion.
In which case, the option is just run. There's no fight option there.
Alright. But yeah, that's all of that. Your go.
Whack. Such indeed. That is a 22 to hit. Rolling damage. That is a 18 damage.
That will kill it.
Okay. Just while it was, I guess, what did it attack Daisy last, or did it attack me last? It doesn't matter.
It attacked you last.
Okay, so like while it was kind of like looking up at me with its like pincers, I basically just put the chainsaw between them and just cut through.
Yeah. It's like it. Yeah, that's one of those fuckers dead.
And as 3 finishes that, he's like, "All right, Daisy, be cautious about people who are near those."
Okay.
I got.
Mean-
And
Meanwhile, make your movement.
Oh yeah. Since I already attacked, boop boop. Boop. Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason why I had these guys go then was because I skipped them. Now it's their actual turn. Got back on the next round. 5 great swords. 1 hits, 1 can push it. It's aggressive. They'll push it. Nope, they fail. They're gonna get hit back. Yeah. So 14, 16 plus 6, 22, 29. To another. The champion is actually going to get hit with a great sword. They take 10 damage. Now for a bunch of bites. That's the thing about having mobs. You can roll them en masse. 1 crits. The rest miss. So bite will actually hit. That's 4, 10, 15 damage. Which is funny because it's the weaker move. Now for the... Nope. No centipede bite. No centipede claw.
Is he just waiting there, or?
No, this is just another round. She waited a turn. They went attacked at the end. Now like a new round happened. So it's a... So now she'll react when it comes to the next turn. Now it's Daisy's go. She'll move 1, 2, 3. She's actually within range of them. So she's actually gonna pop off some shots. She's gonna go after one that got fucking smacked the first time. And take 2 sharpshooter shots. What's their AC? Both will hit. Yeah, that's... Well, actually, the first one... Dead by the first one. The second shot... will... second shot will... Yeah, she kills both of the wounded ones. So, boop, 2 dead. Top of initiative, champion. Suitably miffed is going to force them all to make dex saves. They don't have any form of resistance to this. So, do they even survive? Do they even have a chance? If they pass, they live. If they fail, they die. But this is a magical effect, so they do have advantage on the saves. So roll them first. Okay. I don't think any of those would pass, so we re-roll all of them. None of those will pass either, so those are dead. As for the centipede does not have magic resistance, I think. Nope. So it gets one roll. Yeah, they all die. You just see a bunch of javelins just start machine gunning through them. Just like out of various portals and shit. And that will that will be her action. Yeah, that'll be her turn. 3, your go.
This dash just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Alright. And Daisy will also make a dash as well. Okay. Nope, these guys don't give a fuck right now. So it just goes by. You could just move some more.
Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Nope. can continue moving. They're just too busy killing each other. Go. And oh, now they notice. It took them a bit. It took them 3 turns to give a fuck. So what are they gonna do? Okay, you are going to rush over here. You are gonna rush over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Takes an attack of opportunity. Will that'll probably hit. Let's just double check to be sure. Yeah, that'll hit. $14 plus 9. 14 plus 9, 23. It gets clipped for 23 on the way to you. This one will. What's it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Looks targeted towards you. This guy. Well, this also 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This guy feels brave. And this guy will just 1, 2, 3, 1. These one will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, it's not intelligent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this would be the closest target, so yeah, they're not intelligent.
What's nervously?
Okay. So for the fiend against you, greatsword against you. That's an at 20 against you.
Ouchie.
That is an ouchie. Oh shit, that's high damage too.
I'm just gonna do the thing.
Yep. 12, 16 plus 5, 21. That's 25 slashing. D10.
Oh wait, my bad.
Yeah.
I
D10.
didn't mean to do that.
D10, fuck ass.
Reduce that by 9. How much was that again?
25.
Ouchie.
You gave a big bonk. Then a bite against you. Fucking crits again. Holy shit. Not as big of a weapon though. That's just 9 damage.
Alright.
Against Daisy, that's a 14. So I think that misses her. I think her AC's 15. Yeah. Great sword misses. The bite crits these guys. That's 3 crits. Wait, I only roll 2. She takes 14. 14 piercing.
Ouchie.
She is bloodied. That is their go, but it will then go to Daisy. He will firstly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's misty stepping. She is not meant for melee. And she's going to sharpshooter. No. Then she's going to do a normal attack against the one that got clipped on the way to you. That will hit. 15 will kill. Wait, no, it got clipped for 23, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it will not kill. I thought it did, but it did not. Goes to top of round. Does the special move recharge? Nope. So she's gonna have to fucking melee some bitches. So I'll just do this in here to make things simpler. Would the champion like to push it? Yes.
Yes.
Bonks for 25. Just one of these fools. That will hit. This is very likely to be lethal. Definitely lethal. So that's that guy dead. He's gonna move on to the centipedes. Third swing. Yeah. That will hit. Oop. Pulls out. And additionally, let me just, I have that hotkeyed. Instantly bloodies it. Oop. High or low?
Hi.
High. Yeah, simply misses. And that is her turn. She kills one.
Alright.
These are resilient bastards. It goes to your turn.
I simply just move.
You
And
have
I'm
now
gonna
created Thunderdome.
I'm now going to attack the one that got clipped and shot.
All right. That will
19
hit.
to hit.
That will hit.
That is 13 points of damage.
That will kill.
All right. Then on to the one in front of me.
Yep.
22 to hit.
That will hit.
That's 7. That's not gonna do all that much, but that's fine.
Yep.
Because 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
All right.
They have a pretty low AC considering. And 17 damage.
Yeah.
Um,
And
Still alive.
I would like to use my bonus action real quick to second wind.
all right.
$19. Nice.
All right. It will now go to their turn. They need to, because they need to, well, they can move diagonally. So, whoop, 2.
Wait, he's dead. Wait,
no,
he's
no,
not.
nope,
Oh, wait.
different guy.
Oh wait, nope, never mind. Oh, sorry.
Time to
bad.
get paddled. Mass paddling. Fuck, 2 of them crit, but the others miss. What are
Alright.
with them? These lucky bastards.
I'm just getting interceptor ready.
Okay, let me get all my d6s. Let me just get all of them. 18, 8, 26, 30, 38, plus 8, 46 damage.
Resisted by 7.
Bing. They're just hitting you with paddles.
Ouchie.
You're now
I'm good.
you're now being clubbed.
I'll be fine.
Okay, only one hits you with a bite. For 9.
Ouchie.
Now it goes to Daisy's turn. Daisy will proceed to. She just wants to do damage. Fucking misses. Goes to champion. Time for. Does she get AoE? She gets AoE.
How big is this AoE?
A 50-foot cube.
Oh boy.
She's gonna start the cube here. So there's 25. There's 25.
Oh no. Getting my deck safe and indomitable ready just in case.
So
boy.
make me a dexterity saving throw.
9.
Would you like
I'm
to
gonna
use
use
a
a
dom? Yeah.
Yes. Not that it helped.
Nope. So the first.
Think-
So the first 6 is piercing. The second 6 is the second 6 is force.
Okay. Ouchie.
60 points of damage, which obliterates all the enemies.
You know what? I did the math. Just. Ouchie. I'm at half HP now.
That's terrifying, actually. That after something like that, it's like, I'm now bloodied. Like, wow, that's okay. The robot equivalent of bloodied after taking 60 damage. But that's a turn.
I'm literally at 101.
That's terrifying. Anyways,
Alright.
your turn.
What? Sure. Okay. I'm just gonna. I don't. Do I have a huge? I'm gonna double check real quick because I might have to pop that before fighting. Okay, so let me check my inventory. Ah, fuck. Come on. What do I have? Yeah, I'm gonna pop myself a. You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna pop any potions. I'm just gonna. Let's see, I moved up 3. You know what? Just dead. Come on. There we go. That's my turn. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
This guy.
Yeah, no, look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has a fly speed. It just fucking rushes you guys. You fought one of these before.
Baylor?
Yep, have fun.
Okay.
Under different circumstances, but who's it gonna swing at first? Okay. It's actually gonna swing both at the champion. High or low?
Low.
Well, it simply misses. Second swing. Misses the champion. It just runs up and goes with a whip, swings forward, and she fucking wraps it around with her sword and fucking yanks him, and then just fucking swings his sword to the side. Oh, now get the Daisy. It's gonna move up 3. And this is a big guy, so she's not gonna try anything fancy. Because I think she's also seen one of these creatures before. Or at least has heard a tale regaled about it.
Not a bad first hit on it.
Yep. But misses the second shot. You know what? She's actually gonna smite.
No, definitely not a bad first shot.
And it's gonna get strength save. Yeah, it passes. There's no way it was gonna fail that. 15. So that's 40. That's 42. The secret to life. Okay. Goes to top of initiative, the champion. Does not recharge their ability. But is good. But has taken exception to that shit. Misses the first attack. Hits the second. Hits for 18. Hits third attack for 29. And the fourth attack okay, so okay, so 18 29 and 25. It's very close to bloody already. That's great. Your turn, 3. Actually, it's at the start of each of its turns. Oh, and anytime a melee attack is done, so the champion's actually gonna take a lot of fire damage.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Champion's actually gonna take a lot of fire damage because of meleeing it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. But she's fine. Your go. Sometimes it helps to have gun. Though it's
Question,
only.
does it
Yeah.
does it occupy these spaces?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fucking large and in charge.
So it just covers the whole fucking. Okay.
Yeah.
So no sandwich.
Nope, it's specifically meant to just occupy the entire fucking river.
Alright, well, nothing else to do but to go up and just start slicing at it.
Alright.
First attack, 24.
That hits.
That is 17 points of damage.
Yep, and you take 12 back.
Ouchie.
It is now bloodied, by the way.
21.
21 will hit. Yeah, I think it got exactly bloodied by the first attack.
14, and I know I'll take damage from it.
You take 7 this time.
Jeez. Oh, that's a crit.
Okay.
That is 10 plus 12, so 22.
Okay. And you take 11 damage back.
Ouchie. Ouch.
It goes to it goes to its turn.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Action surge.
Okay.
Pretty sure 15 misses.
That misses.
That also misses. Thank you, dice. But that's a crit.
Yep.
11. That's okay. Hold on. 16 plus 14, so 30.
Okay. And you take 7 points of damage back.
All right.
Start of the turn. Start of the Baylor's turn. You and the champion both take 10 points of fire damage.
Yeet.
And okay. One attack will go to you. The first attack will go to you. The second one towards the champion. So you will. It's going to attack you with its longsword. That's a 32 to hit.
That'll hit me regardless of what bullshit I come up with.
So you take 18 slashing damage.
And how much lightning?
18 lightning.
Ouch! I'ma just see how much I can resist off of that. 12. So it's like what? 36 minus. Okay.
Yeah. So the misses the champion. And that's its go. Now it goes to Daisy's turn, who is going to try and make some shots. She's not in melee, so she has the benefit of not being in that sort of danger. She hits both. You guys are just shredding through its HP. Yeah, minus 15.
I'm honestly a little bit. I'm sweating a little bit nervously. I hope we kill this very soon. Because 3 is looking a little rough for wears now. Or actually, not a little, just rough for wears.
Top of initiative. Oh god. Oh god, no, this thing. Champion goes up, looks at it. It's gonna need to make a dex save.
No.
She'll start the cone she'll start the cube in front of her this time.
Okay.
This is a save or suck situation. Oh god. So that's a 3 total.
Oh wait. Survive.
And so it gets shredded. And you both need to make a dex save.
No. One thing. It was. Yeah, that's what I was afraid about. But. 13?
No.
Oh.
Champion succeeds. Have fun. So that's 76 damage. So that's 76 damage.
3's just.
You're just blown back. Dun 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 dun. He's gonna.
18 of this is 3 doesn't move.
Oh no. Make a death save.
Alright. Let me just, I guess, yeah.
I guess I could have asked for life or limb, but what do you feel like in this situation?
You know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna go choose limb.
Gotta choose limb. Okay, roll me 5 hit dice.
Alright, I need to do calculations of. Wait, I had my con, of course, right? Or.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. then I need to.
There's actually a hit die button.
I will bet. Oh, yes, there is.
Yeah, just click it 5 times.
2.
That's the HP you're at. You lose your shield hand.
Is it like just gone?
Yeah,
Or
it's incinerated. It exploded, so.
oh, wait? Oh no, my grapple hook.
Yep.
3. Hold on, let me just.
Drip or drown.
Uh.
You you drown.
Oh boy.
And as you go up the rest of this river, that's where we'll end our session.